Okay, any questions? I think that's everything. Shopping. Okay.
Is it kind of like, I mean, I worked at Armani Exchange and Press, and I know that they, like, Armani's like one of the richest brands ever. So there's like Revillon like furs in the design room, and then they just rip everything apart.
Yep.
And just do it for themselves.
So when you,
like, I had Consuela Castiglione come in, like everyone, Valentino, like everyone shops at Babies.
Yeah.
Inspiration. It's like Target.
Yeah.
Albright too.
Yeah, Albright, they do
Like
huge.
She says Alexander Wang's there all the time.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I take people to Albright too. It's like, it's really, because the design teams, you know, they need help. And they want our perspective, the stylist perspective of what's good and what's relevant. And I mean, vintage shopping is great for it. And I try to stick to vintage shopping because I have like an ethical thing about knocking off things in the marketplace. I mean, if it's about something's made in a certain way, or there's a certain cabinet, or there's a certain fit, but I mean, I hate it when people go and shop current stuff and then knock it off. Like, I just think it's ridiculous. But then it's also like once I did a whole shopping for a menswear, like a really, really chic luxury menswear company, and we did everything based on Dickies. Like the classic Dickies work trouser. And it was like really simple, but it was more about like my creative idea around it, about what we wanted to do. We were doing like a chic workwear thing. And so the shopping could be anything. It could be like Revillon, you know, like the fur, like an over-the-top fur, or it could be an amazing vintage, or, I mean, sometimes like we'll just go to the thrift store. Like Katie Grand and I used to, you know, that's like, was our favorite thing. It's like, Katie told me a story that she got Miuccia Prada hired her for Miu Miu, and she was styling Miu Miu, and she just went to the secondhand store and just did like a supermarket sweep of all of her favorite things from this like crap thrift store in the middle of nowhere in England. I think she said she hit like 4 or 5 stores. So she had like a couple rails of just all these secondhand clothes that she thought were really good, and she had gone and met with them already at Miu Miu, and they told them what they were kind of going for, and so she just went and found a lot of stuff that she liked that fit into the story, and I mean, probably spent 100 pounds. You know, and then she went in the Miu Miu team, and they loved it so much, and then Miuccia came down, she loved it so much that then Katie got Prada. So it's like, it's more about being able to fill their voice, like find those magical things, and it sounds so cheesy saying magical, but it's like, they'll see a dress and it'll be like, holy crap, that's it. Like, and it ends up being the inspiration for like 6 or 7 pieces in a collection. You know, it's like one piece can embody like an entire, and when I was working with Gucci, I was doing that. I got flown all over the world to do that shopping. I was flown to Paris, London, New York, and LA, just to shop. And I was doing, it was mostly vintage, mostly like vintage and flea markets. And it was so much fun, like so much fun. But I mean, it was really hard work because I was given such intense direction. And also when you're shopping, you're not just looking for an overall dress or jacket, you're looking for like a button. Like look, you're looking at a button or like a detail, a pleating detail on a bust. And then you can just take it in and be like, oh my God. And then it starts to be like this fun game of paper dolls, but they're not paper dolls, you're playing with the actual clothes. So it's like you cut the sleeve off this, you put it on that, you cut the bust off that, and you put it on this body, and you really can start playing with it like that. Because some designers design that way, especially in the mass market arena. You know, they're not like sitting and draping on a mannequin. Like that's like the Albert Baz kind of style, like where it's like a full-on drape, you know, artistic. There's a lot of, like more of the mass market consultancies are based on kind of shopping and then doing paper dolls and putting everything together, so, yeah.